Yo, what's up, guys? It looks great outside. I didn't realize how nice it looked behind me. It's a bit of an overcast today, so it's very cool right now and windy. So why am I making this video? This video is where should you start your personal development journey, right? Like the topic, your personal development journey. How would you start? Where should you start? Things like that. It's gonna revolve around those questions. Hopefully I can knock them all out. Number one, are you ready to start your personal development journey? Really think about that question. What is it going to do for you? Think about those things. Like, you trying to achieve it so hard, it's actually not how it works. It's a journey, and it does take time, and it does take a lot of patience. So that's why I say, are you ready? Like, ready would mean you're ready to start today. Ready is not like, okay, let me acquire the necessary tools, the necessary things, the books, whatever. Let me look up whatever I need to look up. Let me find whoever to motivate me. No. That's not being ready. So number one would be ready if you want to start your personal journey. Number two would be battling your emotions. You're going to have a lot of emotions. They're going to come and go. So realize they're going to come and go. You're going to have a lot of emotions. And the best way to start knocking out those emotions would be to start spreading your bed, right? We're going to start very simple. And if you do this, think of the next thing that's very simple that you can improve on. Spreading my bed was the beginning of battling my emotions, really. No matter how much sleep you get, you're gonna do that task. And that's the part that does suck, because when you do get 1 hour of sleep and you are running late, it doesn't matter. You have to spread your bed. If you're late, right? There's a lot of things that's gonna happen to you that's gonna like pull on your emotions and kind of bother you, but it's all a part of the process. So spread your bed in the morning. Doesn't matter how much sleep you get, doesn't matter if you're in the right state of mind. I would say, like, say you wake up mad for some odd reason, or say you get woken up by loud pots and pans. There's like a bee that flew right by my head. If you get woken up by pots and pans, for example, really just say, okay, I'm up, I got to spread my bed. There's no laying in bed on your phone and kind of chilling under the soft, comfy, I would say, covers. And to reference a book, there's a book called Meditations, and it's written by Marcus Aurelius, and he talks about that. He talks about, it's a Stoicism book, it's a Stoic book, and it really talks about his life as a Roman emperor and how he goes through what normal people go through. And he's kind of writing about it and trying to figure out how he can become better every day by writing about it and sleeping on it and waking up and like, all right, cool. Today, I'm not going to lash out on anybody. Or, for example, today, I'm not going to do this because I know that I did it yesterday and, I can improve on that. And so in that book, he talks about getting out of bed. He struggled to get out of bed. He struggled to get out of bed. And one of the things he wrote was, is this all that life is? Is this all that I was created for? Just comfort and feeling nice? No. And the answer is no. And that's the reason why he wrote about it, is so he can reflect on things and be like, no. When he's in his bed and the next morning, it strikes him like, this is not what I'm made for. This is not all that I'm cut out to be. I'm not all cut out to be just, I would say, a testimonial for the Tempur-Pedic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just cut out to be the person who's saying like, man, 5-star review on this amazing bed because I sleep for hours and I can never get out, something like that. But that's really what his book captured, and I think it was really nice and awesome about that, because that leads into it. So getting out of bed and also spreading your bed. You can't spread your bed while you're in it. I mean, you can try, but that's something that's a shortcut that I would not want to try for various reasons, of course. But getting out of bed, spreading the bed right away. Doesn't matter if you only had this amount of sleep. You can take a nap later. And so for people who already do that, for the second part would be something that helped me as well, would be going straight to the kitchen and assessing what needs to be assessed. Like, okay, did they wipe off the counter? Did they wash dishes? Did they empty the drainer? Okay, they didn't do X, Y, Z. Let me do X, Y, and Z before I start my day. X, Y, Z and knocked out, and then I continue. So all that's building like little tiny steps of discipline and awareness, and it kind of shows you what you miss on a daily basis with your phone in your face, and you miss a lot. You miss a lot of things, and a lot of things are sometimes not in our focus. So number one would be, make sure you are ready. Number two, you're gonna have emotions to battle. I'm just listing out a few examples and a few things that I went through and how you can start your journey a little bit better, on a better foot. And let me adjust my arm, it's kind of tired. And number 3, start going outside. Start spending time outside. Like, even if you have to play games on your phone, play games on your phone outside. And then you'll start to realize it makes more sense to play games on the inside of your house. When you start to come outside, you realize there's so much more to do. Well, I could put the phone down, or your phone might overheat, and then now you have to do something, or you can go for a walk and just think. Just somehow figure out a way where you can go outside, expose yourself to the outdoors, the temperature. If it's cold, then enjoy the cold. I mean, if it's hot, enjoy the heat. That's really what it comes down to. You'll start to learn a lot about yourself in these interactions. You'll also start to learn a lot of improvement, the ways to improve yourself. So if you do this and you're thinking in your head like, man, I'm not ready, or I am ready, and then start very small, and then you'll see so much about, I guess, what you experience. For example, you could not want to spread your bed, and then you might then reflect and say, I can't believe I can't tend to the place that should be sacred to me, that should really protect me from nightmares, that should really protect, my ideas, or protect my quality of rest. I should really tend to it properly and as I should. And just little things like that you can really realize about yourself. That's really the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, just stick around. I'll make another one. Yeah, I'm on this journey right now, this personal development journey, and I don't intend to make it easy for myself. So I really want to make it difficult. I am knocking out a few, what do you call it, like challenges. And so this is just one of the challenges where I'm just knocking it out, regardless if I like to speak, regardless if I feel shy, regardless if whatever. That's literally number 2, is battling your emotions. So once you start to realize that they come and go, you just kind of get in a flow state. But I guess before I head out, I guess you can see all the, you already seen this in the last video if you did, but it's pretty nice out here. There was a bunch of birds earlier, like there's like 2 pigeons and a blue jay, and now there's a dragonfly here, and there's like 2 lizards, one on my left, one on my right, and there's a bunch of flies and bees, and there's so much nature out here. And you can look at the floor and you see all these ants, and the flies are like bugging the ants, and got flies bugging me, and it's just nice out here. I'm sure it's gonna rain soon, so make sure to get in the house. But I guess before I end the video, it is 12, it's like 2 minutes to 12, and just go outside, man. Go outside. You realize that one of the biggest things I realized was that your living environment is your mind. If you live in a cluttered space, you'll have a cluttered mind. But guess what? If you start to train your mind to go outdoors, your mind is limitless. You don't have to worry about anything. Like, you don't have to worry about anybody hearing what you have to say, or you don't have to worry about, like, neighbors and stuff like that. It's all just limitless, It's peaceful, nice temperature, depending on where you live. Where I live is pretty nice in spring. But that would be one of the biggest things. If you want to start your journey, start small. Things you can achieve. Like, anybody can wake up and spread their bed. Anybody could battle the emotions if they know what they're going up against. Like, if you know you're shy, if you know you don't like to talk, then you can approach it better. You can try to do stuff more openly, or if it makes you uncomfortable, you got to realize, okay, man, the uncomfortableness, okay, it's just all in my head. It's just uncomfortable from what I'm not used to. You get what I'm saying? And then number 3, just getting outside, just because a lot of what you will have to do is going to be outside. For example, go to the gym. You got to be okay with going outside. These small things will link to other big things, but if you try to go for the big things without the benefit and the foundation of the small, then there's no foundation. It will crumble. Hope that helps. If anybody's watching, appreciate you watching the video. I'm just trying to document myself and document, if I have ups and downs, be able to document all that and just kind of have a good grasp of my mind. Anyways, thanks for watching.